Hey everyone, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over the three things that we go over on the channel each and every single day, and those three things include all the daily collection sets and their current cycles. We're going to go over all the daily challenges, first the list mode, and then extensive detail. And then we're also going to go over Madame Nazar's location. But if you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that you guys go ahead and share these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can. Because honestly, if it's helping you guys out, there is a good chance that it can help out a lot of other people. So you can click on that little share button down below and you can share to your favorite websites. It could be Facebook, it could be Reddit, pretty much anywhere that you could possibly think of. The more that we can get this shared, the more people that can ultimately get helped the same information. So I would greatly appreciate it. It's free. It takes a couple of seconds to do those three things that I asked for. And honestly, we can destroy that YouTube algorithm. So let's do it. Do it right now. I would appreciate that. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the daily collection sets and their current cycles. We're going to start with the fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 1. We have the lost jewelry at cycle number 6. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 4. Family heirlooms at cycle number 3. And then the coins also at cycle number 3. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So definitely get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because now that our triple money is over now with like the Tumbleweed series and probably won't be back for quite some time, this is going to be the best money-making opportunity that you guys will have access to. So definitely get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can. But anyway, you can collect 10 of these sets not every day, but just 10 sets in total. Before you can't collect anymore. It's going to tell you that you can collect them, but ultimately you're actually not collecting them, so you're wasting your time and energy. So just don't do it. Once you get 10 of that item, don't collect any more of that item. So American Wildflowers, there's going to be 3 sets that you can collect every single day. That's going to be a part of cycle number 3. We have the tarot cards at cycle number 5. The antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 2, and then the bird eggs at cycle number 3. All right, so let's quickly take a look at what the daily challenges are for today. We're going to go over the list mode first, and then we're going to follow that up with extensive detail. Starting with the daily general challenges, we got somebody riding in the background, it looks like. They are booking. They are booking it. Crafted a horse care item. 1 player kills from the hip in Showdown. We got 3 player kills with throwing weapons in Showdown. 3 players revived. 1 posse's joined. 1 Sean McGuire mission completed, and then 1 turtle skinned. The bounty hunter role, we got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters, 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback, and then 3 eagle eye used to track a bounty target. The trader role, we got 6 large animal carcasses donated to Crypts, 6 perfect carcasses donated to Crypts, and then we got 10 small animal carcasses donated to Crypts. The collector role, we got 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 6 collectibles collected, and then 3 lost jewelry found. The moonshiner roll, we have 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer, 1 moonshine sold with at least 5 minutes left. Then we got 2 times with the band for 2 minutes. The naturalist roll, 5 animal samples sold to Harriet, don't kill any animal for 24 game hours, and then 3 wetland animal samples taken. All right, let's go over these in detail so you guys can hopefully earn as much gold as possible today. Crafted a horse care item. You will need, for the most part, a campfire to craft a majority of the horse care items. So it could be your wilderness camp, it could be any of the town campfires, it could be your campfire, your campfire, or it could be just any of the campfires that are sprinkled around the world. So definitely, let's do that. Just get the items that you need. Mostly it's just herbs and whatnot, and combine them, craft whatever you need to. 1 player kill from the hip in Showdown. This one's actually going to be relatively easy, so you can join any of the Showdown modes. So whatever one, it doesn't really matter. And then just make sure that you're not aiming at them and you just fire from the hip. That's all you got to do. Pretty easy, and use like explosive rounds if you really want to make it a little bit easier on yourself. 3 player kills with throwing weapons in Showdown. Now this one is a little bit easier in my opinion than doing the one through the events, the free roam events. But the best way to get in this one, and you're not going to really have any control over it, is to participate in like name your weapon or name your weapon teams, because you will have tomahawks that you'll regenerate every time that you die, or you can actually pick them up from time to time as well. So in other showdowns, there are other areas that you can pick them up, but if you use one that's already in your inventory, that wasn't one that you picked up, and you lose it, you have to repurchase it, later. So just keep that in mind. We got 3-player revived. If you're good at being able to revive people during a showdown, I guess the best of luck to you. I've never been able to do this one ever in a showdown, just because as soon as people get downed, they kill themselves off, and they don't want anybody to come over and revive them. However, if you have 2 other people in a posse, so 3 people total, so 2 people in a posse, 1 person outside of a posse, the person that is outside of the posse will shoot one of the posse members, the other posse member will revive them, and hopefully the person that's outside of the posse will use a varmint rifle, and then that way they'll always down them instead of killing them, and then the person that's in the posse can just revive them. And then you just rotate, and then you can all 3 get that done and completed. You have to join a posse anyway today, so if you could do that and join somebody else's posse, that works perfect. So that's easy. Otherwise, if you get lucky enough to be in a session where you can actually join a random... Yeah, see, everybody's locked here today. Oh, I could join their posse. It's open. And there's 2 people. So if I join this one, one that I participated in the other day, then I could actually get that posse completed. And that's all I really need to do. Nice. Nice. All right, so moving on to the next one, we have Sean McGuire mission completed, and then Turtle's skin. So Sean McGuire should be chilling up either here or going to be down here in the by Quaker's Cove. It's like in this general area right here is where you can usually find him. So it just kind of depends on which location you're closer to, depending on what spot he'll actually be at. And then as far as turtles go, what you're going to want to do is go over to Blue Water Marsh area. This is probably the easiest spot, or anywhere around the Bayou NWA for the most part. You're looking for the alligator turtles. That's all you need to find. Kill one of them and skin it. Easy peasy. Then moving on to the bounty hunter role, we got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters. So Wallace Station, Strawberry, or Blackwater. Any one of those locations will be fine. 3 bounty targets, lasso from horseback. Just make sure that you stay on horseback and lasso your target. And then 3 eagle eye used to track a bounty target. So you can track them prior to doing all that. Or if you get lucky enough to get into a yellow area where you have to inspect clues and search for them, every time that you inspect a clue, you already have to use eagle eye to track that bounty target anyway. So that will make it really easy to get that one completed. So I haven't had those for quite some time. But again, I'm not really focusing on bounty hunter role. It's my least of the ones that I actually work on. We got trader roll 6 large animal carcasses donated to Crypt. So anything on the back of the horse, it has to be the full carcass. So unfortunately, like bears and alligators, things like that, bison won't count towards that. So it could be wolves, deer, pronghorns, things like that. 6 perfect carcasses donated to Crypts. If you actually hunt 6 large perfect carcasses and maintain the quality, then you can actually get both of those done at the exact same time. And then we got 10 small animal carcasses donated to Crypt, so that's going to be anything like bats, rats, toads, bullfrogs, western chipmunks, squirrels, crows, and any other really small bird. Nighttime in the bayou is perfect for it because you're going to find toads, you're going to find bats, you're going to find rats, you're going to find the toads, the bullfrogs, and then during the day you can actually find the small birds from time to time, and crows as well. So a lot of things that happen in the Blue Water Marsh area. The collector roll, we have 3 antique alcohol bottles found. Again, antique alcohol bottles will be a part of cycle number 2. You have to have 6 total collectibles collected. They can be from any of the categories. And then 3 lost jewelry found. Lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 6. If you do 3 of the lost jewelry and 3 of the antique alcohol bottles, and then you could actually get all of these done for today after you collect those 6. Moving on to the Moonshiner roll, we got 2 Moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. You have to do this twice, so you have to sell to anybody but Bert. No love for Bert anyway. Honestly, he pays a ridiculously low amount compared to everybody else, so try to sell to anybody but him any time that you possibly can. If it's only him, then you're going to have to wait till your timer resets, unfortunately. We have 1 Moonshine sold with at least 5 minutes left, so basically sell Moonshine as fast as you possibly can. And then we got 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. Once you start playing with the band, you don't even have to hold the button down. You just start playing and wait 4 minutes, and that one will be completed. And then moving on to the Naturalist roll, we got 5 animal samples sold to Harriet. We had to collect 5 yesterday within that 10-minute period, so if you participated in that one, you already have 5 that you can sell to her, unless you've already sold them, of course, then do it again. And then we got don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. Just make sure that you're only collecting samples and just not running over anything, so basically staying as still as you possibly can. And then 3 wetland animal samples taken, so in my case, I like going after the alligators, but they can be really whatever you want, like the more of the other turtles that you might find in the Blue Water Marsh or the Bayou NWA area. But that is everything done, gone over, and covered. Oh, I got to go over Madame Nazar's location. I almost forgot that. You guys probably didn't even want to come here for that information anyway, but you can find her here over in or by roads in the Bulger Glade area. So for all of your Madame Nazar needs and necessities for buying and selling, you can find her right here in Bulger Glade, making roads your fast travel destination of choice. And unfortunately, we are back to paying for our fast travels, so I guess it's back to cinematic mode for me. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's episode or found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that you guys do what I had said before. Share these videos with everyone and everywhere that you can. Help me out, and it's going to help other people out as well. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.